Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the Earbones podcast, the only podcast broadcasting from a different universe in the Marvel multiverse. Shut your mouth. Every single week, I'm Brand the Ears.
I'll stick the bones.
And this week we are from Earth 1121.
Yeah, what's going on here? Is it raining?
It's similar to Earth 712, and we're all familiar with Earth 712,
okay,
which is it's also known as Earth S or Squadron Earth. So I guess that's Squadron Supreme's Earth. But on this one, the Utopia program, there was a duplicate Hyperion taking the original's place.
Oh, yeah?
At some point in this reality's future, the world's governments will grow to distrust the planet's superpowered beings and develop a bomb to destroy them all. The resulting use of this weapon killed all of Earth 1121 super beings, with the exception of Hyperion, who proved to be immune to it.
Oh.
His activities since his friend's death are unknown. However, it has come to light that since then, Hyperion has been searching for a way to kill himself.
Oh.
He was soon selected by X-51 of Earth 9997 to become one of the heralds to warn alternate worlds of celestial manipulation. Since Hyperion's departure, the fate of Earth 1121 is unknown.
So he's still trying to find a way to kill himself? Or?
Made its first appearance in Paradise X Heralds #1
Oh.
in December 2001. Creator Jim Kruger.
Oh, Jim Krug.
Yeah.
Oh, good guy.
You know, Freddy's brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, shame what happened to his brother.
You mean burning up or the children thing?
Oh, that's slow down, you know.
Or the getting beat clearly by Jason?
He did get beat clearly by Jason. Then he winked at the end like some kind of smug asshole.
Yeah, and there hasn't been a sequel. I want to see Pumpkinhead versus Troll.
Oh, yeah?
I want to see Leatherface versus Leprechaun. Understand?
Oh, that sounds awful.
I want to see Ghostface versus. I know what you did last summer. Did he have a name? It was just a hook.
That's his name.
It was just a hook. Was he the Hook?
Guy from Club Dread?
What was his name?
Oh, I can't remember. I thought he just had a hook, too.
I thought he had a machete. They used a machete.
I
He
don't
definitely used a machete.
Did he?
Inside the Pac-Man maze, he used a machete.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Speaking of movies,
Yeah?
what happened to you?
Oh, for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. You text me. I'm sitting over there.
I honestly had your I almost okay. Let me start it off.
All right. Hit me.
I get to the theater, get my popcorn, living the dream, ready to roll. I go to walk towards the theater, and the one girl who works there stops and says, "I can't let you back there." I guess the employees watch it prior. There's an employee screening before it actually opens.
Oh, yeah?
So I couldn't go in. So she put the things up, and I'm just standing there waiting, and this kid wearing the shirt that has all the Spider-Men on it.
Yeah.
And by the way, I say kid. He may have been my age. I don't know. But he goes, "Get behind me." Only guy there. Only guy there said, "Get behind me. I've been waiting since 5." It's 6:10.
Why?
He goes, "I thought there was going to be a line."
Why?
I said, "I mean, there's 2 of us." And Tara was with me. I said, you're going to get a seat. It's fine. He goes, "I've sat in the same seat since Age of Ultron, and I'm not missing out on that seat."
Oh.
I said, "I don't want your seat." And then, through talking a little more, here and there, I eventually said, "All right, what seat's yours?"
Do you know?
I do. Because he stormed it, because somebody somehow got in front of him, and there was, a couple in front of him, and he was, running, trying to get around them in the hallway. And I said, "Just jump over the wall." I'm shouting, "Get it. They're going to get it. They're going to take it."
Huh.
He wouldn't even get popcorn because he wanted to be first in line to get this seat.
I hate everything about this individual. Everything.
And then once he sat down, and I, sat in my seat, I said, "Go ahead and get some popcorn. I'm going to take your seat."
Huh.
I skipped down. I'm going to be in that seat. It's my seat now. But he's like, "It's perfect." He's like, "I sat there." He's like, "All the speakers point right at you."
Was his mom there?
No, his buddy came later.
Oh. You need to make a diagram of the seat, so I'm going to make sure I always try to get those seats.
You come in during the previews. You're never going to get there to get somebody's seat.
What if he slips up one time?
If he was there at 5 o'clock for a 7 o'clock
for
showing,
Spider-Man, he might not be there for Black Panther.
he will. He's never seen the DC Universe movies, by the way.
Oh, he's fun individual.
He hasn't even seen
Fun individual.
He's never seen Man of Steel.
We should get him on here.
He's never seen Batman, Superman.
Did you ask him if he's interested?
No.
We could get a seat for him in here. He could always have it.
Well, we'll aim a speaker at him.
I mean, they won't be plugged in, but we'll aim things at him.
I asked him where. I asked him where it was. He's like, and he told me exactly. He's like, it's about 3 rows from the top, 3 or 4 rows from the top. He's like slightly off left. He said screen right, or no, he said screen left because if you're screen
left,
like stage left.
Oh well, I'm kind of glad I didn't go.
No, that does. Hey, there's more things that happen. I still have to keep going. That don't even involve the movie. Sitting there watching, and I see a kid four rows down. You may have seen this on my Snapchat story.
I lost it on this Snapchat.
Had a picture of his ticket and was spending an absurd amount of time putting a spider on it. Like moving the spider around, didn't know exactly where to place it. Like, put it this way, had enough time for me to notice it, laugh at it, move to something else, come back, see it still happening, and then record it for myself. That's how long it happened.
Jesus. And it was like a good 30 seconds, just moving around. Like, good placement there about 10 minutes ago.
He wanted a guy right in front of me, saw him do the following while waiting for a movie. Schedule an airline flight, buy some pants and shoes, check some emails, respond to one from a police agency, take a survey on said flight's website, like Delta Airlines, and then just kind of stare at a text message. And the font was this big on his phone screen.
Was he,
What I'm saying is he was trying to go hit that premiere somewhere else. Like he was going to watch it there, hop on a plane, and go check it out somewhere else.
Man, sounds like he's like in protective services or something.
I was excited.
Man.
And then I'll leave all the movie stuff out. I won't tell you anything about it because you will see it yourself, I guess. But as soon as it was over, the greatest review of a movie I've ever heard of all time, which I've been telling people is my review of it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as it ended, like as soon as the credit sequence started,
Yeah.
this guy in front of me with his wife, girlfriend, I don't know, maybe sister, I can't really, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He turned to her and just could not contain himself, said, Greg Allman's cool.
What?
Now, if you've seen the movie, there's no Allman Brothers song. There's no reason for Greg Allman to be brought up. This is information that this man could not contain himself any longer. He held it in the entire movie. He had to get this out. Greg Allman's cool.
Just sitting there stewing the whole time.
Yeah, he had to tell somebody. By the way, pretty sure Greg Allman's dead.
I think he.
So it would be past tense. Greg Allman was cool.
Yeah, he died a long time ago, wasn't he? I know there was
the only
two.
one that just died. I thought that was Greg.
Was that Greg?
Because that was one that was Cher's husband. Was Greg Cher's husband or was the other one? No, I know they're brothers.
Wasn't Greg and Dwayne?
Okay, I don't know the other one, so I'm going to say Greg's the one that died.
Okay. I know one who died like in the 80s.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
He died in a motorcycle accident.
Want to put some money on it?
Absolutely not.
I'm going to say Greg's the one that just died recently.
Greg probably did, because that's the only one people should know, right?
Allman Brothers. Somebody's Googling Allman Brothers tour, and they're going to be upset. It's like the third thing down. There was Dwayne and Greg.
Okay.
Dwayne died in 1971.
Oh, okay. That was a while ago.
Yeah. So that means Greg's the one that just died.
You sure?
Yeah.
What year is it?
Greg Allman dies at 69 in 2017. Hey, picked a good year to go
I
out.
did. 69.
Good old Cher.
Yeah. If I could turn back time.
Man, but that's how I've explained. Anytime anybody asks me how it was, I just look. I said, Greg Allman's cool.
That makes no
This
sense.
man could not contain it. There's so many problems with
Greg Allman is cool.
Greg Allman. He's cool.
Greg Allman's cool.
Now, there's so many problems with this. Why are we bringing Greg Allman in this situation? Why could you not contain yourself to say this?
Is it like a weird thing? Maybe he thought like Michael Keaton was Greg Allman?
Where's Michael? Oh, no. I almost just said, where's Michael Keaton? I had to think about it.
Where's Michael
I
Keaton?
had to think about it.
Where is he? Is he out there?
Can I say something about the end credit sequence? The post-credit scene?
Sure.
For you?
Yeah.
And anybody, I guess. There's no, tease for the next movie or anything.
Really?
It's just, there's an ongoing gag through the movie where there's, videos being played of Cap, doing, PSA videos. And at the end, it's just, Cap comes on and just, you know what's a good trait? Patience. It's even if it doesn't pay off at all for anything, patience. People applauded it.
Really?
There's people... And I'm just sitting there, what the fuck is there to applaud? Where's the funny? I was so irritated. Everybody around me thought it was the greatest scene they've ever seen. Thought that end credit scene made the movie. They didn't even need the movie. That was it.
I think I just need to go in and get a ticket for the end credits scene.
That end credit scene, it was the funniest thing they've ever seen.
5 gold star.
By the way, there was real funny in the Spider-Man movie, too. Like, most of the Marvel movies, I would chuckle at here and there. I legitimately did, like...
Really? I don't know. The Spider-Man, he just seems like a sad sack.
I legitimately did some blurt laughs during this thing. Like, legitimately, I could not contain it.
You can't contain the funny.
There's some serious funny in it.
Wow, I'm excited.
And he's not a sad sack, either.
He's not?
He's not.
Okay, good.
He's definitely, like, the neurotic, teenage Spider-Man, how, people wanted. But I also heard somebody behind me before the movie say, Tobey Maguire's the best Spider-Man.
Oh.
And as I always do, you've been to the movie theaters with me, I will answer people just staring straight ahead, like if people are around me talking.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, if you love white people. Because there's not a black person in that entire movie. There's not a person of color in those Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. That's why there's a petition going around right now to make Spider-Man 4 with Tobey Maguire, and then parenthetically it says, and a racially diverse cast. It's a real petition that you could sign.
Why?
People love Tobey Maguire.
Oh, Tobey Maguire. I think he went off the rails at 3, but...
I absolutely adored the movie.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me at all that day. At all, anything.
You're the one that reminded me like the week before, so I figured you were locked in.
I'm literally sitting there. It's 10 till 7. Like, you coming? I was like, oh, shit.
Literally had my water bottle 2 seats down in a thing. And like a couple even like came up to somebody sitting there and said, yeah, those are safe. Those are safe. I got 2 people coming.
Fuck. I was so pissed. I'm like,
And then like the boyfriend turned around mad, and then she apologized for him. Like she looked at me and she went,
does he not know how things work? Does he not have friends he would do that for?
But then I felt the need, like I wanted to just go over, like, hey, they're not coming. You can sit there, because they honestly just moved to the outer edges of that was the end of the row, and they moved to the other side.
That just makes you look like a dick.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that's great.
100%.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not old popcorn.
Didn't like it.
Listen, by the way, the 2 promo
it's
tins.
all old popcorn.
Yeah, but this one it tasted really old.
No.
The 2 tins, Rin
Rin Tin?
Yes, the dog.
Tin Cup.
They don't have the movie poster on them. The plastic one has the movie poster. I love the movie poster, but I could not get the metal tin.
What's on the metal tins?
There's 2 different ones. It's one's just like his face, and the other one's like his upper body with like some colors. Wow. Hi, I'm Brandon.
Just his upper body with colors.
Couldn't have been a worse description.
You just got like a peacock feathers in the
man,
background or
that's
something.
bad.
I don't understand what's happening here.
All right, say we get started on this thing, huh?
I know. I think I got bit by
Greg Allman is cool.
got bit by a spider.
Okay, what do you want to start with?
What's up?
What do you want to start with?
What
I
do
got
you
some stuff.
What do you got? What do you got?
What do you want to start with?
Are there snacks?
You said you wanted to bring taste tests back.
Yes!
So I may have made it happen.
Okay, let's start with that. I'm
And I've
interested.
talked about these before.
Oh yeah. I'm really hungry. I just slammed the. What the hell is that? Oh, that's some thick books you got there. What's that little notebook? What do you have? Hey, there's your notebook. I know that. Oh, it's for Great Balls of Fire picks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we should do that.
There better be a pen up here.
Do. Oh, there's stuff over there. I can go
I
get
don't
one.
think I have a pen.
Why don't you have a pen?
Because you fucking took it.
No, I don't understand. There should be, if it wasn't downstairs, then it should be here.
Because I don't have a pen. All right, but here. Lenny and Larry's Complete Cookie, birthday cake flavor. Now, if you recall, my description of this for you was it tasted like Play-Doh, but like not salted Play-Doh.
Yeah.
And it's,
I
and
remember
it's
now.
fucking amazing.
Uh-huh.
They just got this flavor in at the Mart of Walls.
Oh, yeah?
So I had to snag this thing.
Did
up.
you have this flavor before?
This one tastes like Play-Doh. This is this
Oh,
flavor.
it's the flavor. It's not
Yes.
the. I thought it was maybe the texture of the
No,
cookie.
I've had I've had every other flavor of the cookie except for the lemon poppy seed.
You're wrong.
I just haven't tried it yet. Maybe
Oh,
I just started
so
having
you should.
But
Oh, I'm excited.
crack this thing open.
I'm excited. Cracking open a cold one with the boys.
And if you don't like it, I will eat it all because
Oh, don't you worry.
I adore it.
It smells like straight.
Well, let me read what it is.
It smells like birthday cake vodka. Right?
Fresh baked, vegan, 16 grams of protein per cookie, no dairy, no eggs, no soy, non-GMO, kosher, no high fructose corn syrup, 8 grams of fiber per cookie, no cholesterol, no trans fat, no artificial sweeteners, no sugar alcohols, and sustainable palm oil. And it's fucking amazing. Tell me it's not Play-Doh.
It's definitely, yeah. It tastes like alcohol,
It's so good.
like straight alcohol.
It's so good, though.
Man,
And it's not even the sugar alcohols, because there's no sugar alcohols. There's actual sugar in it. It's so fucking good.
yeah, pretty goddamn good cookie.
Now it's like $7 for a pack of 4,
Holy shit!
but they're fantastic.
I could probably eat a pack of 4. I don't eat sweet things.
Well, I think probably because it's not like uber sweet. Like if you go get a cookie somewhere, there's so much sweetness put into it. Like this thing's sweet, but it's not end all be all.
I mean, it's pretty good. It's a good cookie. What is that, Larry's?
Lenny and Larry's,
Lenny and Larry's.
those two crazy guys. They got one head of hair.
How's that work? It is very Play-Doh-y, which I didn't think would be a good thing, but it works.
It's so fucking good. And by the way, the other flavors have different like textures and consistencies.
Oh, yeah?
Snickerdoodle is probably one of the top. It's probably one of the best cookies they make. I just tried. Their oatmeal raisin tastes like a legit oatmeal raisin cookie. Their chocolate chip is kind of just okay. Their double chocolate chip is good. Their white chocolate macadamia nut's pretty good.
Oh, that sounds amazing. That's my favorite cookie.
Maybe I'll have to bring one of those next week.
I mean, that was a riveting corner of taste testing.
You should buy a pack of these and eat them for fucking breakfast, since you don't eat anything.
I had breakfast this week and thought I was going to die.
One fucking week. One day of the week.
It was awful, man.
Because you don't do it.
It was about 10 o'clock. I want to call quits for today. I'm like, I'm done.
If you do it
I'm going
consistently,
to die. I'm
you'll
going
be
to throw
fine.
up. It wasn't worth it. So I decided to just cut out breakfast for the rest of my life.
No, he's Soylent.
I'm not drinking Soylent, okay? I'm down to a healthy 800 calories a day, and I think we need to stick to that goal. And I don't need this peer pressure, okay?
Now, are you counting in the calories from what you're drinking or no?
I mean, I usually only drink water and diet iced tea that doesn't have any calories in it.
Maybe there's your problem.
What?
Start drinking something with some calories to up your calorie count.
I don't need it.
Soylent.
I don't expend any energy.
Well, I mean, you still need to eat more than 800 calories. If you laid in the bed all day and did nothing, you'd still have to eat more than 800 calories. I'm not a scientist, so I can't really confirm that.
You give me some solid research on that. We'll talk. No, I got some Hungry Man's for lunch at work now, so we're going to be up.
You have a culinary degree.
I don't have time to
You're
cook.
going backwards in your fucking...
Not at all. Oh, yeah, I don't
in
have
your
time
palate.
to cook food for lunch the next day, and
No,
I don't have any way to
cook it all
reheat
one
it.
day of the week. You cook it all one day of the week.
I don't like reheated food.
You don't have to reheat it.
I don't like. I gotta have something warm
Then sit on it.
to sit on it.
And I mean that in the way of like old 70s sitcoms used to say. Sit on it!
Yeah, I know. I try to make lunch. It just doesn't work. It's not good.
You can't eat food unless it's warm.
Actually, yeah.
Like a sandwich.
I
you
prefer
eat
warm
you
sandwiches.
can't eat a room temperature
Well, now here's the
sandwich.
problem with sandwiches. If I make a ham and cheese sandwich, I have to pack the ham and cheese separate because I don't like the bun getting any sort of moisture.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
No, it's just 2 bags.
Well, you got to get a bag for cheese,
No, you
bag
put-
for the ham.
Listen, no, you can put the ham and the cheese in the same bag.
Then you got to get a little thing for your horseradish and mustard. Mix them together, put them in a separate container, and then
Yeah.
build it.
You know, Millions of people around the globe do this every day.
Well, yeah,
you
but
do understand.
I don't have
that.
time for that.
You do?
I don't.
Where's your time going? You have time.
I have to take a nap at lunch to get me through the rest of the day.
Because you're not eating enough. That weird wink thing was not intentional, and it fucking weirded me out.
Oh, really? I thought you liked it. I got wisps of hair. In my
If it was
eyes.
intentional, I might have liked it. But the way that it happened was so uncomfortable.
I don't even know how it happened. It just kind of happened. Oh,
Okay.
that's enough boring talk about food and
Yeah.
lunch habits.
No, you're just trying to bury the lead. You're just trying to end the conversation.
Well, hey.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Uh,
You only read fucking 2 books.
Well, I only got 6. So
Detective 959.
I read this.
Don't you have a different cover?
I do. I forget you get special things.
No, I could just get the
A
ones I like.
special treatment.
Which one do you have? Yeah, I like mine better. Although, tell me the faces aren't weird. Like, both of their faces.
These. Oh yeah, they are weird. They got really long mouths.
Like, I like it. I do like it, but both their faces are weird.
Long mouth. Long mouth. You didn't think this through.
Okay, what happens in this? We find out that Batman and they used to have like a weird romance when they were teenagers.
Yes.
When Bruce was just learning to be Batman.
I don't know if they had a weird romance.
Okay, he was in Vegas, and they were just maybe hung out sexually a few times. That's what it's called, I guess. That's a way to go about it.
Don't put a label on what they had, okay?
Her dad was training him,
Yeah,
In
do
Magic?
sleight of hand. Just sleight of hand, though. Like,
and he kept dropping the coin. My reason, I read that, and I immediately said, "Get down with the fucking letters, then. Like sit close to the ground, so you don't have to jump down 20 feet to get your coin every time." Like, why do you want to punish yourself, Bruce? Why do you want to have a bad time?
he needs a reason to be brooding.
Hey, there's not a lot of brooding going on. I avoid the brooding. What?
None.
You read the book?
I did. I was just letting you finish. I'm sorry.
There was a clear punctuation at the end of that.
And then a what?
You need a sandwich. You're low on calories.
I need to wake up.
You've been up for hours.
Well, no, I'm all sweaty still and
30 minutes.
uncomfortable.
We didn't have to jump right into this.
Oh, we did.
No.
We did. You got one good run out of me.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's just going to go downhill from here. It's already pretty far downhill.
But if you're waking up, it should be going uphill.
I didn't have the Folgers.
And actually,
In my cup.
Let's be real. Yeah, you might be right. The more attentive you get, yeah.
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 You got to get me when I'm lucid or whatever.
Was there a reveal at the end of this? Other than she's back, Zatanna? Zatanna? Zatanna's back in Gotham.
I thought there was something.
She saved him.
Oh, no, Azrael.
Oh, that fucking Age of Ultron looking thing. That's all I think about. Do you think of anything else? That's all I see is Ultron.
It doesn't look like Ultron. It looks like one of those angels from...
Okay, it's Ultron.
Legion or
Don't
whatever.
fuck around. No, it's Ultron. Hold on. Where's he at?
Where you at? Where you at?
I'm actually really enjoying this Azrael story, too.
Yeah, it's pretty
Come on,
good.
that's fucking Ultron.
Oh, that thing. No, that's not what I was talking about.
Yeah, that's the
The last page thing.
That's the angel robot. Oh, that thing. I don't know what that thing is.
The old hanging on the corner, creepy fucking thing.
Yeah, that didn't mean anything to me. I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is. I think it's his inner demons.
Yeah, like I feel like I should have known who it was, but I didn't. But I'm really enjoying the Azrael storyline of this, to be honest with you. I didn't think I would because I've never been a big Azrael fan, but I am a fan of that. Punisher 13, which should basically just be called the issue where the Punisher makes a young boy get a part-time job.
Oh, I was going to say something like lobotomy or something.
No, like when you remember. Well, I don't know. I haven't talked about this book in a while. He's been like off. He's been out of the city. He's been out running rampant in countries and like hanging out with old ladies and stuff.
Yeah.
He finally came back to the city, and while he was gone, these two kids found his like lair and stole one of his guns.
Uh-huh.
And then the kid pawned it. And then so while Punisher went to hunt it down, he found the kid and he said, go get a job. He's like, you will pay me back for my thing, but where'd you sell it? And then, he has to track it down. But he made the kid go get a job. He goes and tracks it down. The pawn shop tells him where it is. He goes and he finds a man, like, beating his wife.
Oh.
And then he goes and, like, goes to stop the man. And the man points the gun right in his face and then, like, blames his wife. Like, oh, this is the guy you're cheating on me with. And then Batman just keeps on, like, go ahead, pull the trigger. Shoot me. I dare you. Go ahead. Go ahead. And it explodes. In the
Batman or
dude's...
Punisher?
Oh, yeah, Punisher.
Okay.
I looked down at detective.
I was confused.
looked
I
down
was
at
like,
detective. Yeah, sorry. Frank just keeps telling him, pull the trigger. Just pull it, good. And then he pulls the trigger and it blows him up because he's like, there's a secondary safety that makes it fire backwards if it's not me shooting it.
well,
Because Punisher would have that kind of tech, why wouldn't he?
yeah, it's pretty, there's a name for that plot device, isn't there?
I don't know. I feel like this cover isn't one of the best because like they really didn't go out of their way to hide it this time.
Yeah. I don't like the way it's split up.
Well, you're split up. Cable number 2. Here we go. Rolling the roost. He's hunting down things in time. He's a time sheriff now, which I could not fucking be happier about.
Oh.
And we have a new character emerge that looks like it may be like a new villain for him because let's be honest, all he has is Strife. Like that's it. Cable doesn't have a real villain other than Strife.
I thought he had
Name him. Good. Strife.
yeah, Strife. What about himself? Is he he's in Strife him?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's this new guy who carries his badass sword.
Oh, he looks like a Hanzo. Is his name Hanzo?
I couldn't tell you. His name's here
He's
somewhere.
like a samurai pirate.
But he basically just murders all these people, and he's the one leaving the traps for Cable. Like when he's traveling time, he'll give weapons to all the locals and say, "Hey, this guy's coming. He's your enemy. You got to take him out." And they all believe him because he, showed up out of nowhere. Eventually, Cable gets his arm back because it was sliced off.
Oh, okay.
He gets it back and makes the guy lead him to where he's going. Disappears, and now they're in like the Mesopotamian Incan ages, and there's another trap set for him.
And they have plasma wings. Sick.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
this book's great.
Well,
You're not reading it. You can't
tone
say
it down.
You can't say it as or
let's
not.
reel
It's-
it back.
It's fucking James Robinson.
Tone
You
it
loved
down.
his Fantastic Four run.
Yeah, but then he decided to do some time traveling nonsense with
I wonder if it's loud on mic.
I don't know. Have to watch and
Occupy
find out.
Avengers number 8. It's a Secret Empire crossover, meaning Hawkeye's not in it, basically. Nighthawk, you remember the Nighthawk of Squadron Supreme fame?
Yeah,
He died in between that last issue and this issue. They didn't even explain it. They just said he died.
that's good.
And then the girl who he was training took over his mantle, and she's going crazy trying to kill people. I like that book. It's just it's a book that's hard to get people interested in if you tell them about one single issue. You kind of have to tell them about the overarching.
I mean, you just turned me off on it.
Why? Because Nighthawk's involved.
Yeah, because he just died.
Well, how about the person in the wheelchair is in this battle van that Hawkeye got delivered, and it turns into like a Transformer battle armor for them.
Okay, see, that's kind of
Okay,
cool.
I'll open it up and show you.
All right, I kind of want to see
We'll
it.
get you involved.
Oh, yeah?
I think it was the last issue where she really took over. I want to say she, but it might be a guy. No.
Who might be a guy?
Where is it? 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 Well,
Dead air. It's dead air.
then talk. If you are recognizing the dead air.
I don't know. Talk about it. I'm looking forward to see. Wow, that is a interesting robotic machinery.
But it makes them feel like super liberated because they've been in a wheelchair their whole life. So like the fact that they can do all this shit, it's really awesome actually. I think it's a guy. I think it may have been a guy from Punisher's past, but I can't guarantee.
Punisher's past.
that. Deadpool versus Punisher number 5, and what a violent variant cover! Look at that.
Oh my God! Can I see that?
It's the end of this story arc, and I'll be honest, this is one of the weakest Deadpool minis that's been around recently. I thought the storyline was all right, but the actual fighting and everything it wasn't very good. But this one ended by teasing us, well, not teasing us, telling us, even though we already knew that Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe again. Came out this week. Number 1 came out this week.
I like the first one of that.
Did you hop on this one?
No.
What are you grabbing?
This.
Why?
You sent me so many snaps of this. What's going on in here?
All right, I'll walk you through it.
Please.
I'll walk you through it.
I need to know.
All right. WWE number 6. All right. It opens up with Dean almost getting beat by Ziggler. And then
Almost.
a secondary thing of Sasha getting pinned by Charlotte. And by the way, this is continuing a story that they're traveling together. because after Dean made Brock Lesnar mad, Brock Lesnar ripped the engine out of Dean's car. So then Dean had nowhere to get anywhere. So Sasha gave him a ride. So then they go. She says, "Hey, let's do something. You're a maniac, so you shouldn't shoot anything down." And then they go dancing, and Dean says, "I don't dance."
Oh my God!
And then she says, "You're the lunatic fringe. You can't be like that." And he just tells her to shut up. He makes her stand in this hour-long line for ribs, and she orders a sandwich. And he yells at her for it, and then she eats the rib, and she said it's great. And Dean says everybody needs a big pile of meat.
Oh, oh, Dean.
Then Dean takes him to this fair thing, and there's a demo derby. And Dean enters them in it, and then gives her the keys, which they end up maybe winning. I don't really know. Then flash forward to the matches where, Dean pins Sami Zayn with a submission move somehow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then they're traveling, and then Charlotte and Dana Brooke pull up in Flair's old fucking caddy.
Oh my God!
And then they start ramming each other and whatnot, and then Dean and Sasha get in a wreck, and of course they crash into the Cincinnati sign, which is Dean's old stomping grounds. So he just said, "Oh, I know where we're at." And then they start camping because he's like, "We can't call it Dope Company, we might as well camp." Sasha just complains about camping and about how camping is dumb, and he says, "You got to work for it. You got to work for the view." Then they wake up.
What?
The sky. And then when the tow guy comes, Dean says, "We're not sitting in there. It smells like a summer dumpster." And they walk by his old high school. They walk by the old juvenile detention center where he was. They walk by the graveyard, or by the junkyard that made him who he is, and they find his old ring that he had.
Like the junkyard that made him who he was.
Yeah, because that's where he learned he wanted to wrestle. He made a ring there, and that's when he tried out this whole lunatic fringe thing.
My God.
And then they go to the shop to get her car back, and it's not fixed, but I guess it runs because she drives it to the Quicken Loans Arena 2 nights later. And then Bray's just in the back with the Demolition Derby winner trophy.
All creepy as hell. Like, why?
My question is, was he in it the whole time? Was he in there at the shop? Was he in it when they wrecked?
Oh, whole time.
He's been traveling with him since issue 1. And there's a secondary story about Cena never giving up.
I feel like Cena took that Styles Clash wrong. But, whatever.
You need to get on this.
That is the most fucked up thing I've ever heard in my life.
Get on it.
And I love it.
I told you, it melds kayfabe with, reality in such a way that's bonkers.
And now I gotta look at my back seat every time. I'm pretty sure Bray's just sitting there with a trophy.
A trophy, yes. But you need to win a trophy. That's how you get him. It's like Candyman, although instead of saying Candyman, you need to have a trophy in your backseat. If you have a trophy in your backseat, Bray Wyatt will show up.
Oh, God. I need to win a bowling trophy like yesterday.
Why bowling?
I don't know. Like, when I think of a trophy, I just think of bowling. I don't know. Yeah, a little 10 pin. Nope. Nope. How many pins?
In opposition to what pin? I mean, there's more in duck pin bowling, right?
I don't know. Are there different brands of bowling?
There's duck pin bowling, which I just mentioned.
Yeah, what the hell is that? I thought you made that up.
Okay, you there to make stuff up?
Yes, 100%.
I don't.
Don't you tell me you don't.
Okay, duck pin bowling.
Uh-huh.
You can't be Googling things while I'm Googling.
I'm not. I'm reading something crazy.
Great, because we're not recording or anything.
Hey.
Go ahead, read your news. No problem. Duck pin. Oh, not dick pin. Duck pin bowling. All right, here we go. The actual definition. Oh. There's one on Scalp. Like right off of Scalp. There's an alley.
Yeah.
Like right down by Salvatore's.
For duck pin?
Yeah. Duck pin bowling is a variation of 10-pin bowling. The balls used in duck pin bowling are 4 3/4 inches to 5 inches in diameter, slightly larger than a softball. They lack finger holes.
Okay, so you got about softball size, no finger holes.
They are thus significantly smaller than those used in 10-pin bowling, but are slightly larger and heavier than those used in candle pin bowling.
What's candle pin bowling?
We're working on duck pin. Hold on. The pins, while arranged in a triangular fashion identical to those used in 10-pin bowling, are shorter, smaller, and lighter than their 10-pin equivalents, which make it more difficult to achieve a strike. For this reason, and similar to candlepin bowling, the bowler is allowed 3 rolls per frame, as opposed to the standard 2 rolls per frame in 10-pin bowling.
So you're going to sit here and tell me, without lying to me, there is literally a duck pin bowling alley
Yes.
15 minutes from here.
Yeah.
Now let me ask you one question. Why the hell are we not there?
I knew it was there. I've never played it though.
How do you? That is the most niche market I've ever heard of in my life.
And I think they only operate like once or twice a month. Which I don't understand how they keep the doors open.
Yeah, how do we get in?
We can go.
We
All right, but
are
now,
going.
I'm gonna imagine. See, those are what the duck pin bolt pins look like.
They look like little ducks.
Oh,
I get it.
that.
I get it.
And then I'm gonna say candlepin bowling are just the straight ones.
What are the candles?
They kind of do look like candles.
What is that?
It's candlepin bowling.
I've never heard of it.
It's a variation of bowling that is primarily played in the Canadian Maritime provinces and the New England states of the United States.
So we're going to Massachusetts, right?
Candlepin bowling was developed in 1880 in Worcester, Massachusetts by Justin White, relative, a local bowling center owner. Some years before the standardization of the 10-pin bowling sport in 1895 and the invention of duck pin bowling, said by some sources to have been invented the same year. As in other forms of bowling, the players roll balls down a wooden pathway, parenthetically lane, to knock down as many. So whoever wrote this is an asshole to put lane in parenthetically. The main difference between candlepin bowling and the predominant 10-pin styles is that each player uses 3 balls per frame rather than 2. The balls are much smaller, with each ball weighing as much as only 1 candlepin and without finger holes. The pins are thinner, hence the name candlepin, and thus harder to knock down, and the downed pins, known as wood, are not cleared away between balls during a player's turn.
Wow! Wow! Whoa! Game changer.
Because of these differences, scoring points is considerably more difficult than in 10-pin bowling, and the highest officially sanctioned score ever recorded is 245 out of a possible 300 points.
Wow! This looks interesting. You know,
Candlepin or the duck pin?
we're talking the candle pin.
Okay.
A duck pin as well, but it's just like when you watch like professional bowling on TV, you
And
know,
it's just
everyone
strike
does
after
that,
strike
right?
after
Yeah,
strike. Yeah.
like, you know,
Well, there's what the candlepin look like.
that's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, and I love it. I don't even understand.
I feel like you could throw a gutter ball right down the middle of the lane.
Yeah.
It could just go right in between all of them.
Woo! Yeah, thread the needle. I'm so excited to do some duck pin bowling.
The fallen pins are called deadwood.
Deadwood. Deadwood.
That is fantastic.
I like that.
But I don't know where we can do
Deadwood.
candlepin bowling, but duckpin bowling we can definitely.
Well, we gotta go. We gotta go get some clam chowder, and we gotta go.
They don't have a website and their business hours aren't on here. But you've definitely seen the place. But you probably just thought it was a standard.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it next to Music Haven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably thought it was a standard bowling alley.
Yeah. I didn't know there was a non-standard bowling alley. Wow. I feel like you just like opened my third eye. Like,
Yeah, your bowling eye.
yeah, I'm firing all cylinders now.
Good.
I'm illuminated. I've seen Bowling Jesus. I'm ready.
Who's the bowling Jesus? Chris Barnes. By the way, that's the only reason I know that a bowling name is because I used to Google Chris Barnes, and the bowler would come up.
Congrats on pulling it.
I also know Chris Hardwick's dad was a professional bowler.
Brunswick? That's something.
Yeah, that's like the balls.
Oh. Okay. Wow. After that, how do we top this?
Wonder Woman 25. It's a whole story where she's just super mad, and like Batman and Superman are struggling to beat this guy up, and she comes and just like wicks him away and destroys him. And they're both like trying to talk to her, and she's like, "No, don't talk to me. I'm doing stuff." And then she takes off. It's basically a whole thing that she's mad that she doesn't have the lasso anymore because it got left in the other realm to like contain.
Yeah.
But eventually, there's actually a glorious scene where she like looks down in like a river or like some water,
A puddle.
and like her mother, I think, hands it through, and she gets the
That's badass.
she gets it back. So she actually has it back.
I wish people could do that to me.
I'm a little bitter about this book
Uh-oh.
because it's one that's ending.
Oh.
By the way, do you know She-Hulk is continuing with the Marvel Rebirth?
No way.
And yes, I did call it Marvel Rebirth. Yeah, well, they announced all 53 of their books. By the
And
way,
that
yeah,
was one.
53.
Well, they always could be better, right?
Yeah, and it's called She-Hulk. Like it's going back to She-Hulk, not just Hulk,
I mean-
because Hulk's coming back.
Will they get rid of her PTSD? I mean,
Why are you mad?
I'm not mad. Whoa! Not mad. I just like seeing her Hulk out once in a while, you know what I mean?
Well, Doom
Yeah.
comes back.
The doctor's in.
No, wrong. Doom gets arrested, and then his mom comes and busts him out of the busts him out of Shield custody, and then there's a glorious scene where Thing met with Johnny here and said how he talked to Reed.
Yeah.
But it wasn't real Reed. It was like, what the fuck's the guy's name?
What?
The builder, the creator.
We need to learn his name.
And Johnny's like, no, Reed would never tell you to kill somebody. He's like, no, that's wrong. He would not do it.
Yeah.
And Thing's like, I don't know, I believe him.
You've only known him for 30 goddamn years.
120 years?
Yeah. Shit.
Commandy Challenge number 6. Do you remember at the end of the last issue, his whole chest was basically open and he was dead?
Yeah.
And I was wondering, like, how the fuck are they gonna get over this? Well, his one buddy busts in and they find a machine that can remake organs. So that's actually pretty clever to write your way out of that, because that's what they were stuck with. That's what they got stuck with. Action number 982.
I read that.
How great is my cover though?
Your cover is beautiful. Mine's a hodgepodge of. So, he's blind.
Yeah, you haven't read one for a while, have you?
No.
Yeah, there was that Kryptonian technology around the Suicide Squad prison that he entered, and he became blind while he was in it. So now he's blind and having to fight Eradicator, Zod, Cyborg, Superman, Mongol, and Blank.
And blank.
And it is a mess.
It is. Getting his ass handed
But
to him.
at the
Zod.
end,
Forgot Zod.
at the end, I said Zod. Zod was the first one I said.
Oh,
Maybe.
I don't think he was.
I said Eradicator.
Run it back!
Either way.
Who's Eradicator?
What do you mean?
I
The one with the glasses.
Yeah, I mean, there's 3 of them just dressed up as Superman. Like.
Yeah, Cyborg Superman is the one that looks like a fucking cyborg.
See, I knew that, but who is? Tell me the man behind the glasses.
He's pure Kryptonian.
He's pure Kryptonian. The Eradicator is pure Kryptonian.
Yeah. You've never read any of the Reign of Superman after Superman died?
No.
Because it was the 4 were Steel, Superboy, Eradicator, and Cyborg Superman. Those are the Supermen.
He's the one I couldn't pull.
Who, Eradicator?
Yeah.
Eradicator's my favorite. I love his glasses. I love his suit, too, if I'm being honest. But,
Yeah, okay.
if you recall, all the other, well, you know, you're not reading them, but in, like, Superwoman and in Supergirl and in New Superman, they had little crossovers with Superman where he just, like, would say, hey, I'm going to need your help. So keep this, I'm going to need a call. And there was never any mention of it for, like, fucking 6 issues.
And then there it is.
And now, called them all. The best part about it is that New Superman's there. I don't think you understand how excited I was.
I think the best part about it is that Kara can just change her hair color.
Why not?
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just didn't. I didn't understand what was happening. I'm like, who the hell is this? What is going on? And her hair turned blonde. I was like, oh, okay. But she's just cosplaying Supergirl and didn't put her wig on.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what goes on because
It's going to be a beatdown of the century.
Oh, it is.
Millennia.
Steel, Superwoman, Supergirl, New Superman. There's somebody else. Did he call Superboy? Not his son either.
No, I don't.
There wouldn't be another Superboy because that clone's dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun.
You would have absolutely adored this book. How were you not fucking on this?
Oh, I didn't know it was a thing.
Jean Grey, number 3. Yes, you did. We talked
Listen,
about this.
I
book.
went on. I tried to get on whatever the fuck Green Lantern is. Couldn't find it. Got fucked off. Called it a day. It was 2 weeks ago. Haven't looked back.
You're going to have to give me your password.
No.
I'll take care of business.
I'll be on like everything.
No, just all the Archie books. You have nothing else coming to your house. Jean Grey. Okay. You remember what's happening in this?
Yeah.
The Phoenix came and warned her, said, we're coming for you. And she went to meet with, like, Kid Omega and all them to find out.
Yeah.
To find out what she could do in order to prevent it. And they all said nothing.
We're going to get you.
Well, she said, okay, well, if I can't do anything, then how am I going to deal with it? Because everybody that's ever encountered it seems to be broken in a way. And she's like, except for one person. Namor.
Namor.
So she goes to find Namor because she says, Namor's not, he's not broken. It didn't break him. And they're down there, and she goes to find him, ends up finding this huge water dragon thing that Namor has to come, and he's just a badass with his ankle wings, beating its ass. And then he's saying he gets paralyzed, like it stings him, and he's paralyzed from the neck down. Ready to die, though, still. Like, he'll, like, put my scepter in my mouth, I will die, trying to fight this thing. I don't care. It's fucking badass.
What a badass.
But she's asking him, like, how do you do it? Like, how do you still persist? And he's like, oh, you're a psychic, right? Go ahead. Go in my brain. And she goes in, and it's a mess. Like, he's fucking destroyed in there by the Phoenix like everybody else. He just is keeping a better outer appearance of it.
That makes sense. He's noble. He's regal.
And it's just so good. It's so good. And he eventually respects her because she gets mad and then, like, beats the fuck out of the water dragon thing. It's great.
Nice.
It's really good. Speaking of really good,
I like that cover.
Jughead number 16. I don't like Salem on it, but I like everything else. The Salem looks weird to me.
I mean, it's pretty cartoony, but I dig it.
Jughead number 16, which at the end of the last issue, we had, you remember Jughead threw away his free tickets to go see Josie and the Pussycats.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Sabrina's solution to that was to make the Pussycats love him, to invite him in.
Yeah, I remember.
No, to make everybody love
yeah,
him.
all the women love him.
Yeah, so when they play their instruments, everybody fall in love with them. Well, now they're in the concert and like they're about to mug him. Like all the women are just trying to just love on him and like stomp him to the ground.
Grinded.
So they're hiding him, and she's like playing it off like, yeah, I just need to go, work on their drums. Like she's trying to like convince them that it's not magic, that their drums are, that there's something going on out there. And she eventually does, but the distraction is Reggie goes out there and is like, Ladies, you don't want Jughead? It's like, you don't want Reggie. And he's talking to him, and nobody's interested. 0 people are interested. It's actually a big ego blow for him. Like, he's actually like, oh.
Makes sense.
But they reverse it, and now she reversed it, and she put too much power into it, so now everybody hates him, but he's totally fine with it. Like, he walks out and goes, this is more like it.
Everyone hates Jughead now.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Mark Waid took over this book. If you recall, it was Peter North, and before that, Chip Zdarsky.
Yeah.
And they actually did a nice homage to not only his style, but something else in this. As Jughead's getting chased, he hides behind a garbage can.
Mm-hmm.
Might have been the last issue. No, right here. And see, it says down here. You remember that was Zdarsky's thing, where he put stuff in the borders. It says, "See that?" Or no, it was Ryan North's thing. He's like, "See that, Ryan? Take that, Chip. We stole your book and your gags." And then parenthetically says, "No, seriously though, this is an homage. Also, that's your Harvey Award." They actually put Chip's Harvey Award like near the trash can.
Really? That's cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I absolutely love this book. It's going on hiatus, I believe.
Already?
I just think because Mark Waid is writing Archie and Jughead. So,
give me a Sabrina book. I'm in.
okay. By the way, the Sabrina book came out this week again,
Oh yeah.
but it's not this Sabrina. It's the horror Sabrina, the chilling adventures of Sabrina.
When's that coming out? This month. I'm sorry.
You need to lock in.
I was looking outside. I thought I heard the gate. Didn't you hear the gate? Am I hearing things?
The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina
Yeah?
came out this week.
Oh, it came out this week.
Yes.
So this month. So I was right all the whole time.
No.
Why, this month
You
is
said
this
that
week?
come out next month.
Oh, did I say that?
After my words were, it's going on now. It just came out. Issue 8, I think?
Why'd you leave us with a downer here?
Oh, I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay. All right. Anyway.
Mother Panic number 8 was,
Look, I found a pen.
it was understandable. I actually understood what was going on. Her back's all fucked up, and she needs surgery, and it's crippling, and that the murderer guy in here who's like, wears a body bag is one of the most ingenious killers of all time. But she goes on like these national television news shows to say things that are lies just to get her name out there, because the one connection between all the victims were that they all were on this show. So she's trying to become one of the targets to take down this killer.
Use yourself as bait. I respect that.
So I did enjoy it. I actually did enjoy it a lot, but it still wasn't one of the high points of my week.
Is it on the chopping block?
Oh boy, no. It's on the
You
chopping
want me to get a
block.
thing like on Chopped? And
If we have one of those, you don't cook food, so why would you need a server?
I cook food.
Mm.
I cook food.
Well, by the way, I got bags and boards. You notice?
I did notice. I was gonna say something, but you don't.
I didn't make a video this
you don't
week
bag
yet.
a board.
I think I'm going to make it tomorrow.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed. Didn't have anything to watch.
Books didn't come in Wednesday, so then Thursday rolled around, and I ran out of time on Thursday, and then yesterday
You fucked around.
No excuses.
No excuse.
No excuses for yesterday. Didn't do anything. Wrong. Actually, I just put a shit ton of digital codes that were almost expiring onto my account, which I'll probably never read, but they're there. Can you share the account with somebody? Like, if I gave somebody else a thing, would it allow us both log in at the same time?
Yeah, I think.
Because I have no problem giving Grapes my fucking thing.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I think, I'm not sure. Tomorrow might be Grapes' birthday, so wish him a happy birthday.
Yesterday was Pyro's birthday.
Yeah, I was, and he had a bad time.
Why?
He sent me some really drunk Snapchats.
I saw on Snapchat that it was his birthday, and I was running on the treadmill, and I put it to 69, and then like I recorded it while I was running, and then switched it to me, like gave him a high five for 69, said happy birthday.
Yeah, see, I didn't realize it was his birthday until the day after. I was like,
So
shit.
so today.
Because I get him and Grapes so confused, and I don't know.
You're a bad friend.
I am the worst.
All right, we need to make GBOF picks. Sing it while I look it up.
Goodness gracious! That's the only part I know. Rainbow. Nope. That's Wipeout. Nope. That's not how that goes. How's that go?
Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Wow, I did the same thing. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You did it to me.
I didn't do it to you. I got him in my head, bro.
That's Wipeout, isn't it?
It is Wipeout. It's 100% Wipeout. I got him in my head. You can put it there. You know.
Okay, what's the first match?
First one is Neville versus some guy with a T.
Speaking of Neville,
Austin Aries.
Aries asked for his release.
Yeah.
And he got released. It's bullshit anyway, because he 100% shouldn't have been pigeonholed to be a 205
He
live
shouldn't have
guy.
been. He's the same size as Sami Zayn.
He's the greatest man in the universe. That's one of his taglines.
Oh, okay.
That's one of his taglines.
Yeah, but
He shouldn't have been regulated
Yeah.
as 205 live.
Yeah.
And if he was, he should have been given the belt.
I don't know why 205 Live's got to have his own thing. Why can't they just...
Okay, here we go. Neville versus Akira Tozawa.
That's it, with a T.
For the Cruiserweight Championship. And by the way, I think I saw a picture that the Cruiserweight Championship is not purple anymore. Like, Neville got one made for him specifically. It's black strap.
Oh, that's kind of lame.
It looks awesome.
Really?
Just because I'm so used to seeing... Let me see if I can find it real quick. I'm so used to seeing it in, that color.
The old black limo. No, that's not a color. That nap ruined me.
I don't think I'm going to find a picture of it. I don't know where I saw it before.
I'll see tomorrow.
It might still be purple then, because I'm not even seeing the picture that I saw before.
We just make it up in your head.
I think I did.
I got my own head canon. I'm good.
Well, I had a dream that I was reading the next issue of Archie, the Over the Edge storyline.
Yeah?
And Archie was in a wheelchair.
What if that happens?
That's what I'm saying. Like, I had a dream.
You heard it here first.
Like, something in my head, I'm even thinking, like, why is he in a wheelchair? He was fine. Like, something happened that caused trauma, and then, like, it just aggravated, and he can't walk.
I've been watching enough Grey's Anatomy to know that happens all the time.
You idiot.
Not by choice.
You should watch Scandal. It's by the same girl who did Grey's Anatomy.
See, the fact that my parents like it.
It's so fucking good, though.
So we got Neville and Akira Tozawa, right? Akira Tozawa. I'm going to go with Neville just because his pointy nose wins me every time. Who you pick? What's your feelings? What's your
I'm taking...
Remember, this is a pay-per-view, and this is the pre-show to a pay-per-view called Great Balls of Fire. Don't expect much.
No, the card is stacked.
It is kind of.
The card is...
match is weird. I don't get it.
The card is stacked. But because Tozawa has that whole thing going on right now with Titus O'Neil, where he's part of the Titus brand and all that whatnot, I think there's going to be some foul play. I don't think Neville loses it yet, but Tozawa's going to give him a run for it. I don't know if Tozawa might get disqualified.
Maybe Neville gets disqualified. He does that a lot.
He is pure heel, which would make sense to bring in a heel manager. Although is Titus a heel manager? By the way, Titus is a better manager than he's ever been a wrestler. Period. He's fantastic as a manager. Yeah, I'm gonna go Neville too. Neville also.
Okay. Next match, I believe, is Samoa Joe and Brock Lesnar.
Oh, come on now. That's the fucking main event. Don't fuck
It's
around.
not, though.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Yes. It's for the title.
Okay, then Seth Rollins and Bray Wyatt.
No. That wouldn't be next either.
What would be next?
If I'm picking the order of what I think's going to open the show, Miz Ambrose. I think Miz Ambrose opens the show for the IC title. I'm writing that one next anyway, so fuck you. IC title.
So you asked me to pull these, and then, you know.
Well, you knew this one, right?
I did know
So
this
then I won't tell you any other ones. IC title match, Ambrose versus Miz. Who you got? Who you want me to choose
First off, why? Second off, of course, Miz is going to win. Third, I got to pick Dino, because...
So you know Miz is going to win, but you're picking Dino.
Yes.
All right. Oh,
It's that brand loyalty.
I'm picking Miz because he's going to win. Okay, what would be the next match?
There's Sasha versus Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be next either.
There's only goddamn 9 matches. If you're going to tell me the Hardy Boys aren't second to last, then you're wrong.
There's 8 matches.
Is that with the pre-show?
Yeah.
Damn.
Unless it's this website's missing one, but I don't think it is. It's Bleacher Report.
You're probably right. Okay, what do you think is next? Because
No, pull the rest of the fucking matches, and I'll tell you which one I think is next.
You got that. We got Hardy Boys,
It's not it. I don't think it's next.
Brock,
I don't think it's next.
Bray,
I don't think it's next. I
Alexa,
don't think it's next.
ambulance match.
I don't think it's
Strowman
next.
and Reigns.
I don't think that one's next. This next one might be the one that opens the show, to tell you the truth.
Miz, Dean. Pre-show. I'm missing one.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. I was so confident.
I got all these in my head.
It's
It's a tag team that broke up.
Oh, End Zone Cass.
Yeah. I think that'll probably open the show. Who you got? And why?
I mean, I think they're gonna push Cash.
Well, he's not in the match. I don't know who that is.
He's not in there.
That guy's not in the match.
Cash is gonna get a big push too, but they're trying to push Cass, I guess. I want to see Enzo win. I think that'd be cool. I mean, he's not going to, but I'm gonna pick Enzo.
You're picking Enzo. You don't want to win this. We need to start putting something on this. How they do in like the What Culture predictions, because you making these fucking bland blanket statements with no repercussions is starting to fuck me off.
What are the repercussions?
We need to come up with some.
Why?
There needs to be some punishments doled out.
Maybe for the big 4.
No.
Yeah, I think so.
For everyone. If we're making predictions, what's the point of making predictions if no
For fun! God damn!
Where's the fun? Just like the fucking
Where
end
is
of
the
Spider-Man.
fun?
Where's the funny?
Greg Allman's cool.
People clapped. People applauded the fucking post-credit scene. I've never been more perplexed in my life. First of all, I'm almost entirely anti-applaud a movie. Unless you're like at the premiere with the director.
Oh, I applaud movies all the time, don't you?
Okay, you don't. I've been to movies with you. But who are you applauding for? Why are you applauding? Like, that is not a normal human reaction to show approval. When the person that you approve of is nowhere in sight? Like, when you're in your car, you hear a new album, all right? You hear a new album in your car, and it's great. You're not... while driving.
No, but I'm like, yeah, slaying it. Yeah, they did it. You know, I mean, they're not listening to me.
That's what I'm saying. Why is it in the movie?
Yo, you just passing on good vibes, man. It's not about the people in the movie. It's about the people in the theater. It's about the camaraderie. You know, everyone getting together. That wasn't a word. Camaraderie. Everyone getting together and enjoying something so much that you have to have an outward expression of your enjoyment. Be it cranking it or clapping. You know, I think one of them is better than the other.
I just don't understand it. I don't understand that's the reaction. Like, you can turn to your friend and say, like, yeah, that was great. You can turn around, that was great, right, guys?
Yeah,
Or-
I can't turn to you. You're like, yeah, it's okay. Sorry.
Or you can, like, turn to your, you know, the one you want and say, Greg Allman is cool. But I don't know, the applauding I don't get. And that's another, these people who automatically, and I get it. I don't know if I've seen one in a long time. Maybe Logan did it for me, where I left and I knew, like, I was like, wow, that's a fucking great movie. But I have to let these fucking things, I got to think about them for a while before I can decide if they're good or bad.
I just take shit at face value.
See, but I have to think about it because
There's no reason to think about it. It's popcorn flick. I'm not. not trying to get a deep, you know.
Yeah, but that the way they're being made aren't to be things that people think of. They're not made to be. What's a movie that had like Saw? Like they're not Saw.
Oh, Saw.
It's coming back.
Yeah, is it?
Got another one called Legacy.
I never saw 3D. That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
It was like in the middle of a box.
What's the last 3D movie you saw?
Oh. Spider-Man
Like Amazing?
2. Amazing Spider-Man 2.
That movie's awful.
Because they were sort of...
It's a mess.
It is a mess.
I like Jamie Foxx as that. I liked Jamie Foxx as Electro a lot. I liked a good bit of that movie.
I liked all the elements. I didn't like how it was put together.
It was a mess.
It was. They did the same mistake they made with Spider-Man 3. They just threw too much shit in at once with no reason.
But I can honestly say though, when I left Spider-Man, I knew it was a great movie. I loved it. I genuinely loved it.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Like when I'm watching it, I wanted to go home and read some Spider-Man books.
Oh wow, that's a rare thing for you.
It's very rare for me.
When Dan Slott stops, I'll get back on.
Hey, Chip Zdarsky, Straight Spectacular. I don't know why you're not on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you picked Enzo. I'm obviously picking Cass because he's gonna win.
Oh, I mean, you're right.
All right. What do you think's next? You already named all the matches at this point.
I don't know, bro.
We probably put the Iron Man match for the Raw tag titles on. You know it's an Iron Man match, right?
Yes.
Crazy. Tag team title Iron Man. That's too much shit to write.
Shorthand, bro.
I don't know how to do shorthand.
Just scroll.
Hardys against Scott Hall and Sheamus.
I wish.
Who are you taking?
Um.
By the way, Cesaro and Sheamus are champions currently, I believe.
Yeah. Give me. I mean, give me Cesaro and them. They won't win, but.
I think they're gonna win.
Really?
I think to take it off of them, especially in this kind of match, after they just won it, would not be a good rub for them. It would bring them down. Whereas if they prove they can beat the Hardys in a half hour, by the way, half hour, I don't understand. Don't call it an Iron Man match. Call it something else. But
Bronze Man match.
I think they win, and then I think this
Tin Man
starts to
match.
plant the seeds of. I read an article. I saw a rumor that
Aluminum Man
they got
match.
the broken gimmick greenlit. Like they're ready to roll with it. 100%. All the legal stuff is done. And they're ready to roll with
So
it.
they're gonna split them up.
We'll see what happens. I'd like them to. I'd like to want to go to another show.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they didn't have any. They didn't do anything.
They had the belts. They won the belts.
They won. They were just given the belts.
They
They just
won.
showed up and were given the belts.
And then they had some decent matches. For
I'm
them,
not saying
right?
they didn't have decent matches, but they went against like 3 teams. Because Raw has no goddamn teams.
Yes.
It's awful.
Yes. By the way, on SmackDown, Chad Gable had a one-on-one match with AJ, and it was fucking great.
Really?
You were talking about that.
How about Rusev?
in that Speedo smoking
Oh,
a cigar?
What a man! What a man!
Did you like hear? Like he was like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "You're proud of it. Why wouldn't you want to share it?" He's like, "What are you doing?" Like that wasn't for a show. Like that was him just at his house,
It's just what he does.
doing what he does outside.
Mowing his lawn with a beer, a cigar,
and
a
sandals,
With
white
sandals.
slip-on sandals.
Oh my god, that was the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. What was? Wow. He should really protect his feet. I guess that's a step up because he used to not even wear shoes.
Listen,
in the
I
ring.
100% like popped in my house when he came back.
Oh god.
I was like, and it was like SmackDown was on. Cena came back. Like Cena, this was Cena's first time back in a while.
Yeah.
And I was like over like doing the dishes or something, and Cena's yelling whatever he yells in the ring, something about America. I don't know, because it was 4th of July.
Yeah.
Rusev music hits. I went, yeah, whoa, yeah, Rusev! Like I screamed and like ran over to my TV. Like I was so excited. I was so fucking stoked to be coming out and swinging that flag like he's never swung anything before. And they're going to have a flag match at Battleground. So that's his first match back is him versus
Yes.
Cena. By the way, Rusev and Cena have always had great matches, too.
Yes. Yes.
What's next?
Task at hand.
What's next?
Task at hand.
So you picked Cesaro and Sheamus, as did I. I'm going to say Rollins and Wyatt are next.
I don't get this one. Did I miss something?
They've had a feud going on that nobody has cared about. And I agree with everything that I've seen that Rollins can't lose because it would be too hurtful for him at this current time. And Wyatt has been eating losses for 4 years, so why not give him another one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Rollins.
By the way, these are my two favorite wrestlers in the business currently. These are my two favorite wrestlers in the business, and I don't really care about this match.
I didn't even know it was a thing.
I hope they tear the place down. Like, I hope they have the match of the night.
Like, I was reading them and I was like, oh, I guess that's happening.
But it's so... like, I've seen a lot of things like, is Wyatt beyond repair? Like, he's just been eating losses for so long. Is he beyond repair? Can you ever fix it?
They need to...
They almost need to bring the family back together to get him important again.
Yeah, but then, I mean, no offense to Bray, but people in the family just get brought down unless they bring new people in. I mean again, Luke Harper hasn't really been used
Get
much.
Bo involved. He has a beard now.
Yeah.
Bring Killian Dane up from NXT. The Beast of Belfast.
Oh, that's that guy that comes out like...
No, that's Aleister Black.
Oh, Aleister Black.
Killian Dane's the guy from Sanity, the monster, the hairy guy from Scotland.
Oh.
Huge beard.
Yeah, is he the one in that weird...
Sanity.
Sanity's out there?
Yes.
The one with that girl in it?
Yes, Nikki Cross.
Oh, he's really hairy?
Yes.
Oh, awful.
Bring him up, put him in the Wyatt family.
Oh, get some sun. Oh.
It's the Beast of Belfast.
I can't do pale white hair chest.
So you're taking Rollins?
Yeah.
Like you and Dean, I have to pick Wyatt.
I think in this match, the only true
Winner?
opponents of Rollins would probably be his knee.
You're an idiot. You are an idiot. All right, Bliss versus Banks for the Raw Women's title.
I gotta pick Sasha.
Raw Women's title. Bliss v. Banks. You're taking Sasha?
Yeah. I don't think she's gonna win. That helps.
She will get the belt. I don't think it's going to be a great balls of fire because, I mean, goodness gracious. So I'm going with Bliss. I have to pick Bliss for it. Okay, Strowman versus Reigns ambulance match.
I mean, we know who.
Which, by the way, how a year ago, 1 year ago, you would have told me that Braun Strowman would be one of the best guys in the business currently, one of the most entertaining consistently, and one of the hardest workers in the ring. And then I would be expecting / excited for a match against Roman Reigns. If you would have told me 1 year ago today, I'm going to be excited about a match between Braun Strowman and Roman Reigns, I'd say I'm done watching wrestling. I'd say I'm done. There's no reason to.
You go first. I've been going first the whole time. I'm sorry.
All right. I mean,
It doesn't really matter, right?
it's the Reigns thing where
Yeah.
it's hard to pick against Reigns because Reigns doesn't fucking lose. But, by the way, I have to tell you about this before. I saw a meme where it was like a video of Vince. It might not even be Vince's face put on this body.
Yeah.
And he was holding like a whole like Rubbermaid container full of hot dogs.
Yeah.
But all the hot dogs were like Roman Reigns. I got that order of big dogs you were looking for. It was the stupidest I've ever seen, and I laughed for fucking an hour.
It's his yard now, bro.
But I have to take Strowman because I feel like you can give Roman all the wins you want in regular matches, but if it's a match like this where brutality, strength, that kind of thing is going to come into play, you need to let Strowman win those to make him continue to be big.
I mean,
So I'm taking Strowman.
I think that's good. I'm going to pick Strowman as well. I think he's the most loved heel of all time. So
Because look who he's up against.
yeah, I mean,
By the way, did you see?
doesn't make
Did
sense.
you see the rumors for next year's WrestleMania already?
No.
Do you want to know?
Sure, I'll forget by then.
Main event: Reigns versus Cena.
Again? Do we need that again?
That's never been a Mania main event.
Do we ever need that though?
Don't get me wrong; they've had really good matches.
How do you take Roman strength versus Cena strength? What happens?
What they're basically saying is the match is never going to end. It's going to be years of 2 counts. Just years of 2 counts.
Just be a double KO.
Finisher, 2 count, back and forth, ad infinitum.
Rock comes out.
Rock gets a 2 count.
Jesus Christ. That.
And I think, I mean, that may be seen as like, one last, hurrah also. Hey, if they just start making fucking Reigns retire everybody, it's going to be fucking ridiculous.
Oh. I mean, whatever. That sounds awful though, but
I mean, Reigns could turn babyface, like super babyface, if he retires Cena.
yeah, they'll still not write him right,
Yeah, like embrace the heel or something, Reigns. Come on.
Just do it. Just do it. It's
It's
not like he can't come back.
Listen, what is going to be the reaction? Because both of those guys are so 50-50. Like, what's the crowd going to yell?
I don't
Because
know.
they're against both of them. I mean, me as kind of the elder Mark, the elder Smark, if you will, I would probably root for Cena in that fact. But I like heel Reigns. I was excited about the heel Reigns move after Mania, but they let it go. Nobody cares about it.
I don't understand why they're so reluctant to make him a heel. I mean, Austin was a heel, like twice.
Well,
Rock was a heel.
Austin's run against McMahon was he was doing heelish things, but like he was the ultimate
Yeah,
babyface.
that was amazing. But like when he joined the corporation, or
He said he would never do it. He said if he had to remake the decision, he wouldn't do it.
really.
Yeah, he said it
But he did it. I mean,
Yeah.
and he still.
because he did it he did it right too because he did it in his hometown at Mania. That's the fucking heel move.
Yeah, he's.
But no, I mean I get it. If you wanted to do a heel run with Reigns, you need to do it now. I get that he's supposed to be the big star, but if you are breeding him to be the Cena, the guy that's going to go out there and make all these wishes come true, do it now while that's not happening yet. 'Cause that's the reason they can't turn Heenan heel.
Why can't he be a heel and be the face, a face of the company? Like, I mean,
Can't.
that's just old thinking.
Kayfabe.
I mean, I get it. I 100% get it, but it's just an outdated.
I saw a theory that people said Cena should go out as a heel. He should turn heel and just like walk out and give everybody the fucking bird the whole time, like for a year, just heel everybody.
Oh, if everyone pop, it'd be great.
It would be amazing. And then the final match, Universal title, Bork Lesnar versus Samoan Joseph. Who you got and why?
Oh, you would like to see Samoa Joe win. I feel like Joe wins, but he gets disqualified or something, or
Joe wins by DQ.
yeah.
How about
I mean,
this?
Lesnar would get disqualified and he would win, but you know.
Oh, so you think Lesnar gets disqualified?
Yeah. So.
See, I would think it would be more something like, and I haven't seen them use this role in a while, but I'd like to see it. Back in the day, if you like win a submission move, they give you a 5 count to reverse it, like to let it go. And if you don't,
You get
the
DQ'd.
decision's reversed. I'd like to see him lock in the fucking coquina clutch, have Lesnar just out, like unconscious out, and then he won't let it go. Lesnar wins. Like he was the champion, but refused to let go, lost.
Yeah, and Brock's got like his foot on the ropes or something.
Nope.
Well, if he's out, can't they just do the arm thing?
Oh, no, they don't even do that anymore.
No, they don't do the 3. They just do
They
the
just do
MMA
one.
thing. It's
Yeah.
stupid. I had to look it up. I'm like, what? Because when Samoa Joe on that Fatal 5, I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this? This isn't wrestling.
You wanted this.
That's exactly what. Then I want Hogan getting up, going. Yes, that's what I wanted, and then not just like match overs. Like, oh, oh,
I'm taking Samoan Joseph just because, from what I understand, the company is super high on him. Like they really, really like Samoa Joe, and it'll lead to a rematch where Brock could take the belt back if that's what they plan on doing. But I think Samoan Joseph wins it.
all right. I think got some solid
You
picks.
pick Bork. You pick
I picked
Samoa Joe by DQ.
Yes. So Lesnar gets DQ'd. Or
No.
no.
Joe is the winner.
I like what you
by
said.
Lesnar
I'm
being
going with
DQ.
what you said.
Joe by DQ.
Yeah.
Which means Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
All right. I brought this, but we're out of time.
What is it?
This is a book I found in my closet.
Oh God! Tell me it's not from when you were a kid.
No, it's not. It's from 2012 when we just started doing this.
Oh my God!
And it has like books and like talking points for the books.
Were we doing this in 2012?
Or maybe it was from when I was doing YouTube videos in 2012. Well, I don't know. What books were we talking about? I was still on Fables.
I remember you being on Fables. The first book we talked about was Age of Ultron.
I don't know then. Was that going on during Hellraiser Road Below #1 or Animal Man 14?
Well, I'm sure Animal Man 14 was still Rot World, so maybe.
Or Deadpool #1?
That would have been...
Or Iron Man #1?
There's been so many number ones.
Or Earth 2 #6? Or Dial H
Dial H.
#6?
Oh, wow.
All New X-Men #1?
That's back when we used to have fun.
Gambit number 5.
Oh, then we were definitely doing it then, because you were on Game when.
Point of impact number 2.
What's that?
What the fuck? Hold on. Suspects run to roof and jump across when detectives try to ask questions. Husband sees wife's story written and demands boss puts him on story. Quits to write it freelance. Sister-in-law tells Mitch's wife was having an affair.
Oh, okay.
Confused by the end. Motorcycle guy following cops. It's a real book. I was on at one point.
I mean, it sounds good.
New Avengers number 33. Art disgusting. Strange challenges Daniel to death. Who's Daniel?
I don't know
Who the fuck is Daniel?
Daniel.
Extreme X-Men number 6. X-Men Legacy number 1. Thor number 1. Blue
Jason
Beetle
Aaron
number
Thor?
14.
Oh, Blue Beats.
Uncanny X-Force 34. That's Remender's Uncanny X-Force.
Yeah, so. Yeah, we're definitely doing it.
Cap number 1. That's the Remender run.
Oh, I like that.
Indestructible Hulk.
Indestructible Hulk was awful.
Wolvie 316.
I was on 6 issues of that. That was awful.
Iron Man 2. Daredevil 20. Dark Avengers number 183.
Oh, my God.
Avengers number 34. Farewell. Uncanny Avengers 12. Thor God of Thunder 2. That's the young Thor fights the God Butcher.
Wow, this was forever ago. Jason Aaron's been writing it for that long.
Yeah, and I think he's done.
Really?
I think because he's writing the Legacy one-shot, and I think he's off Thor now. Which is shit.
That's 5 years, though. I mean, that's a good run.
Dan Slosberry and Spider-Man 40!
Well, we'll make mistakes.
Okay, trivia.
Trivia. Traverse. Trapeze.
All right, question 10 and 68,
Trachea.
which is, who is not a member of Code Blue?
Trombone.
Who is not a member of Code Blue?
Triceratops. I won.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Had my mind out of the game there. Who is not a member of Code Blue?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck is Code Blue? You got it!
Who is not a member of Code Blue? A. Fireworks Philstein. B. Mother Majowski. C. Mad Dog Rossianato. D. Thug Thatcher.
I mean, that Mad Dog one, he's a mob boss, right?
I don't know, man. I'm going Fireworks Philstein. Because A.
Because A.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Correct answer was D. Thug Thatcher.
Thug Thatch.
All right, you're up. Who is Thor Girl? A. A member of the Young Avengers. B. Jane Foster's name in a what-if story in which she becomes a goddess. C. Tarain the Designate. Or D. Thor's daughter Thana in Avengers Next.
Give me the Jane Foster what if.
B. Jane Foster. Incorrect.
I don't
Correct
know.
answer is C. Tarain the Designate.
Who the fuck is that?
Thor Girl.
Shut up.
170.
Shut up, you asshole.
Who is Dargo Couture? K-T-O-R.
Juicy.
A. Thor of the 22nd century A.D. B. Thor of the 26th century A.D. C. Thor's counterpart in an extraterrestrial race. B. Beta Ray Bill's real name.
Beta Ray Bill doesn't have. That's not his name. Not his Bill.
That's what I'm picking. I'm going to go Beta Ray Bill because the other ones are too weird for me. D. Incorrect.
Oh.
Correct answer is Thor of the 26th century A.D. Okay. Okay, it's not a strong start. Strong start.
Yeah, we're doing great.
1071. Who has not been one of Captain America's girlfriends? A. Sally Floyd. B. Betsy Ross. C. Rachel Lighton. D. Bernadette Rosenthal. By the way, that's a great name.
Give me Bernadette.
You want D. Bernadette Rosenthal because it's the last one you heard. You know what the other ones were. Incorrect.
Betsy Ross was there. She made the flag.
Incorrect
didn't
answer
she?
is Sally Floyd.
Oh, she didn't make the flag.
No, she did. Betsy Ross made the flag.
Oh, okay.
Or no, Betty. Yeah, Betty Ross. Betsy Ross made the flag. Betty Ross is a different person, I believe.
Yeah, she's Red She-Hulk. I know who she is. It's just a dumb joke.
You confused me with it.
Oh, even the mighty fall.
Who is not a member of Earth Force? Fucking section are we in? Is this the image trivia? A. Earth Lord. B. Skyhawk. C. Water Wizard. D. Wind Warrior. The fuck? I'm going to say it's Skyhawk because Earth, Water, and Wind are the other three.
Okay.
So
That's fair.
B. Incorrect. Correct. C. Water Wizard. Water Wizard was not a member of Earth Force. Sounds like a missed opportunity.
I mean, your thinking was good there. I'll give you that.
1073. Which Golden Age hero did not appear in the Avengers number 97? There's the cover.
Oh, okay.
By the way, it says Rick Jones really big on the fucking cover. A. The original Angel. B. The Finn. C. The original Vision. D. Major Liberty. Who did not appear?
Oh, original Vision? Wait, no, wait. Is that a trick question? Was there a Golden Age Vision? Give me original Vision. I don't know.
By the way, the cover of this it says Rick Jones conquers the universe.
Does it?
Like, no fucking joke.
I have it.
We need to look at it.
Should go look
we
at
need
it.
to look at it. What's your answer?
Um,
Original Vision?
yes.
C? Incorrect.
Fuck.
Correct answer is D. Major Liberty. Again, Major Liberty. All right, guys. Here we go. 1074. How did Asgard's role of Earth come to an end? A. Revolution by the population of Earth. B. Time was altered so the conquest never took place. C. The Asgardians overthrew Thor. D. Thor led the Asgardians from Earth back to Asgard. D. What the fuck?
Oh, you're so confident.
B.
That just makes
I
it
had
worse.
no idea. I had no
okay.
idea. I had
Okay.
I picked D because I had not even the slightest idea.
Okay.
Correct answer was time was altered so the conquest never took place. Who is ultimately responsible for deceiving... Nope, wrong. Who is ultimately responsible for decreeing that Asgard must undergo Ragnarok? A. The pantheons of Earth's gods. B. The Norms. C. The Celestials. D. Those who sit above in shadow.
Those who sit above in shadow.
Is that your answer?
Yes, 100%.
You know it.
Yeah, I knew it.
How did you know?
I didn't know that at all. That's just
You idiot. All right, 1-0.
Who are they?
They sit above in shadow. 1076. Who was not a member of the Mad Thinkers Triumvirate of Terror in the Avengers number 39? A. Hammerhead 1. B. Bulldozer. C. Piledriver 1. D. Thunderboot. I've never fucking heard of Thunderboot, so D. Incorrect. Of course Thunderboot was a part of it.
Thunderboot.
Bulldozer was not. God damn it. Why?
Still
Why
1-0
can't I
though,
have
right?
this fucking question?
Oh. Hey, 1077. Because then I think I don't know it.
What were the names of the Vision and Scarlet Witch's children?
Oh, this is you.
A. Thomas and William. B. William and Stephen. C. Stephen and Richard. D. Richard and Thomas.
Oh, I don't know. So it's killing you. I love it. Give me B.
B. William and Stephen.
Yes. Fuck.
Incorrect.
Who is it?
Correct answer is Thomas and William.
William. William.
1078. What were the Vision and Scarlet Witch's children revealed to be? A. Illusions created by the Scarlet Witch.
Bastards.
B. Demons conjured by Master Pandemonium. C. Spirits summoned by Agatha Harkness. D. Portions of the demon Mephisto. Okay, listen. This is a tricky one, because Scarlet Witch did create them using her magic, but Master Pandemonium did replace them with demons at one point.
Oh, God.
And then they became his hands. Master Pandemonium made their children both of his hands.
Wow.
Did you ever see that cover?
No.
He has the two kids as his hands.
How does that even work? They like bend half?
They were revealed to be, though, not created. I know Master Pandemonium. I'm going to go A, because I know Scarlet Witch created them, but I think that wasn't the reveal. The reveal may have been the demons, but I got to go A. Fuck! Portions of the demon Mephisto.
Oh, my God. Like his liver?
What happened?
I would like to know.
I'm confused. I need to go back and read some me.
Oh, my boy Post Skinny.
I fucking hate you.
Shout out to Post Skin.
Who is allied with the credit card soldiers in Thor? A. Cronin Krask. B. The Thermal Man. C. Titanium Man. D. General Sam Sawyer.
I don't even understand what the credit card men are. They auditors? What are they? It's the IRS. Give me B.
B. The Thermal Man.
Yes.
Incorrect.
God damn it.
The answer was C. Titanium Man. What happened to Captain America in Captain America number 405? A. Went into suspended animation again. B. Transformed into a werewolf. C. Aged to his actual chronological age. D. Transformed into a vampire. It says 92 here. I'm going to say he went into suspended animation again. I can't say that, so I won't. Yeah, I don't think Vampire Werewolf happened, but it might be Age of His Actual Age. But 92 seems too early for that. No, I'm going with C. Age of His Actual Age. Fuck. Oh, werewolf.
He's a werewolf.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What
So
a weird-
the man can't age, but he can become a wolf.
What a weird shit happened in there.
1081. Here we go. What was Eric Masterson's profession? A. Construction worker. B. Paramedic. C. Doctor. D. Architect.
I feel like he's kind of like a hard working man, so I'm gonna go construction worker.
A. Construction worker. Incorrect. Correct answer was D. Architect.
Oh yeah, architect of Thor.
Oh yeah! Why are you so fucking hostile about it? 1082. Where did the Wrecking Crew battle Thor in Thor number 304? A. Times Square. B. Rockefeller Center. C. Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. D. The United Nations Complex. I don't fucking know.
You got it.
A. Times Square. Incorrect. Correct answer was C. Lincoln Center for the Performing Arts. So it's 1-0 still, just so you know.
Oh my god.
All right, 1083. We're doing great.
Yeah, I got it.
Which legendary figures did Captain America not encounter in Captain America number 383 in 1991? A. Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone.
Oh god.
B. John Henry and Paul Bunyan. C. Johnny Appleseed and Pecos Bill. Or D. Uncle Sam and Father Time.
Did not encounter.
Yes. That means he encountered all of these other guys.
Give me one with Pecos Bill.
You want the Johnny Appleseed and Pecos Bill?
Yeah.
C.
Oh god.
Incorrect.
Oh god.
Correct answer was he did not encounter Davy Crockett and Daniel Boone. Possibly the most American out of anybody on this list.
Yes. More American than Uncle Sam.
Okay, I don't think anybody's more American than John Henry, let's be honest. 1084. Who were the parents of the Young Avengers Hulkling? A. Betty and Bruce Banner. B. Captain Marvel and Princess Annelle.
Anna?
C. Jennifer Walters and Wyatt Wingfoot. D. The Super Skrull and Princess Annelle. Do you know this answer?
I can tell you which one is definitely not.
What do you mean? Wyatt got it in?
Yeah, he might have. Cherokee son of a bitch. Is he Cherokee? I don't
Oh
know.
my god, that sounded racist.
It's not racist. He's Indian of some sort. Native American, isn't he?
I'm going to move past it. Let's just move past it. Let's not go back to that. We're out. We're out. That never happened. Rewind the tape. I honestly don't know. I think it might have been Captain Marvel. I know it's not Bruce and Betty.
Bruce and
No, it has to be Super Skrull and Princess Annelle. D. Oh my god. Correct answer is Captain Marvel and Princess Annelle. God damn it.
are the parents of.
In which of Thor's identities did he fall in love with Brunhilde, the Valkyrie? A. Sigmund. B. Don Blake. C. Siegfried. D. Thor.
Give me Siegfried.
C. Siegfried. 2-0!
Nice.
I think this shit the fucking end at this point.
I know, right?
1086. Who was not one of the enchanters? A. Forsong. B. Magnir. C. Brona. D. Tywaz. I don't know. C. Brona. Incorrect.
Oh, he's Kiwazi.
D. Tywaz.
That's what he is. He's Kiwazi.
Tywaz was the answer. Okay, for the win. Who is Ebenezer Wallaby in the Avengers number 43, 1967?
Kiwazi.
A. A representative of the U.S. State Department.
Kiwazi.
B. Janet Van Dyne's attorney.
Kiwazi.
C. A butler who substitutes for Jarvis.
Kiwazi.
Or D. Henry Pym's new assistant.
Oh. See?
C. A butler who substitutes for Jarvis.
Yeah.
For the win. God damn it. Correct answer is B. Janet Van Dyne's attorney.
Oh.
Holy fuck, this shit needs to end.
This is awful.
1088, we're awful. Which historical figure was not a member of the Hangman's Lethal Legion in Avengers West Coast number 98-100?
You got this, right?
A. Adolf Hitler. B. Joseph Stalin. C. Lucrezia Borgia. Or D. Lizzie Borden. I don't think Lizzie Borden played a role in this. I could be completely wrong. I do not think she played a role in this. D. What? She did? Oh, Adolf Hitler. Fun.
Of course.
Oh, because he was... Oh, yeah. I think Hangman was thought he was Hitler. Oh, boy.
He thought he was Hitler, or he wasn't?
Which Spider-Man adversary first returned in Captain America number 246, 1980? For the win, A, the Meteor Man. For the win, B, the Living Brain. C, for the win, Joe Smith. D, for the win, Professor Mendel Strong.
Who the fuck is just Joe Smith? I don't know. Wendell Strong.
That's not one of the answers.
What was D?
Mendelstrom. Professor Mendelstrom.
Give me Professor Mendel, not Wendell.
D for the win. Incorrect. Correct answer was C, Joe Smith.
Joe goddamn Smith. That son of a bitch.
Oh, 1090. Here we go. Which contemporary superhero is related to Isaiah Bradley? A. Luke Cage. B. Patriot, Young Avengers. C. Night Thrasher. D. Triathlon.
Well, you got a prime pickings there.
I'm gonna go Patriot B. 2-1, coming back.
Oh, you don't want to end it now?
I do want it there. End it here. 1090. 1. Who is Virginia Dare? Secret Identity of the Mockingbird. B. Tony Stark's bodyguard and girlfriend. C. Captain America's costume protege Free Spirit. D. The young woman who Captain America protects in Marvel 1602.
The young woman that he protects in Marvel.
Because it's D. Yeah, I get it. D for the win. Winner! You had no idea. You had no idea.
I read 1602 once.
Yeah, so did I.
Yeah, one issue of it. I couldn't tell you.
I read
anything
4
after it.
issues of it.
Wow, I mean mistakes.
I actually like the way it's all set up, but I think now I'd enjoy it more because you almost have to have a complete understanding of a character to understand one of those kind of storylines.
Yeah.
So I think I'd understand it a lot. I'd enjoy it a lot more now.
Yeah, I got one of those $20 lots, $100 comics.
Yes.
God, humble beginnings.
Okay, so
Now we're rock stars.
Just to show you the score, you're up 1.
Yes, I'm always up.
You should get that checked out.
Yeah, I should.
Okay.
Mustachio.
Okay. Good.
Whoa, we plugging?
Yeah.
Check
Good
out
end this thing.
this beautiful man on his YouTube channel.
I'm gonna
Breakdown
abort this
Brain.
son of a bitch.
We're gonna ignore that. Check him out. Check him out on Twits at Breakdown Brand. He doesn't like that, but I'm gonna let it happen. Not so try hard gaming on YouTube. Just got some Crash gameplay up. We're probably gonna do some wrestling today. Hopefully, I mean we will. You just might not see it. Check out me, Stickosaurus on Twitter, Stickinator on YouTube, and if you're watching this, you already know us. You can check us Earbone Podcast on Twitter. Got that down.
What can they search on iTunes to find us?
Earbones Comics on iTunes.
Because since the Podbean is down.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to do that.
Or Podcast Garden.
I'm gonna look into that this weekend.
All right. We done?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. I am Brand. On behalf of the Lazy Pharmacist, I am the ears. As always, Brand. Reminding you to ask yourself, what would Rick Jones do? Thank you. Love you.